Hey up guys, what's going on? Welcome back. It is Leeds versus York today, along with Sheffield United versus York later on. We will gloss over the Carabao Cup quarter-final. I'll bring you the main talking points, the goals mostly. There's nothing really to talk about, because of course we are just a few days since that 4-0 victory at the Nou Camp, and now we go to Ellen Road. So, also, remember when I said we didn't have a problem at left-back? Kind of forgot that Courage was suspended from this one as well. Thankfully Castillo still exists. Also Kovalev, of course. But we won't call him up just for that time being. The team's mostly okay. Of course, we will rest the majority of them against Aston Villa. Silva now has taken a bit of a charge in the star ratings, along with Azata. We already knew that one, but let's have a quick nosy. Honestly, don't really see much more there than there was before. Not enough to warrant entire star and a half. Bear in mind, we started this year with all three of Silva, Koita and Brewster on 3 stars, so I'm not really seeing it. Although that could be because I've changed the attribute colour, so there might not be as much yellow as there was before, but now the yellow is more. That could be it. Also maybe a little bit more well-rounded in the mental sections of the bits that matter. Perhaps, not really sure. It'll also take the captain's armband for this one because I've just taken Grimes out the side. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Apart from Harvey Elliott, that is an entirely new gen first 11. That, I mean, we can't talk, we're exactly the same situation, just Dutra, but it's baffling that in 2029 he's still only 26. He's not amazing in this one. I've seen him better. Calvin Phillips is still there though. I'm sure that will please most Leeds fans. Okay, corner for us. That's whipped to the back post. It's gone all the way across and everyone stopped moving as Juan Jose Gascon has given away a penalty. Shalnam will take it as the premier spot kick taker. That's the phrase. He's put it away. Spot piece, set piece and spot kick. I know what's happened there. I also know what's happened here, of course, because we just seen it. Shalnam. Oh, it's a good penalty. It's a good... I leaned in for that. Or as if I was studying it closely, but yes, well done. Of course, we played a game more than Tottenham here. I think we might be playing before everyone. Weirdly, we might be the opening kickoff rather than the day before. Because that would be harsh if we played midweek and then Friday. They scored a free kick. There's been 2 shots in the game in 15 minutes. They've both gone in. What an absolute nonsense. It's his first goal of the year. Where does he play? That's not irritating. It's nearly Christmas and he's got a goal. Merry Christmas to you. Cantor has bruised his foot. Oh, what? However, will he cope? So from this, what we can take from this is Leeds are a better side than Barcelona. We've scored again, and it's that man, Mr. Set Piece himself, Azata, who is actually at the back post. He's not headed it though this time. He's in the right place though on that set piece, which is good to see. I feel like between all the going, I said it last time out. Between all the going forward players, it's a bit of a lottery whether or not the one you want ends up on it. He ended up on it, but it wasn't a header. I've told him I'm not happy because, honestly, I'm not. Oh, Anthony McDonald, who's a real player. I think that's a Motherwell logo on his shirt, but whether or not, of course, he's there at the start of the game, I don't know because my faceback is a year out of date, at least. Which is why some people don't have faces like Dutra and Harvey Elliott. In case you were wondering, Vidal Castillo is going to push forward. Still going. He's passed it off. I'm glad he did. Assist or other goal for Castillo. We'll take it. Vidalson with his 3rd goal of the season. Not bad for a rotation option in midfield. I feel like I promised him more game time than he was going to get, but he's not kicked off yet. And he has been in a fair few games. I guess bringing him off the bench is doing enough for this. I love that we have a leading Premier Division midfielder as a rotation. Strength in depth. He's not scored for Iceland in 38 appearances though, which is curious. I suppose they're usually the worst side though in most matchups. Azata. Oh, there we go, folks. You didn't get to see it against Leon where that happened, but you've seen it there. That's how the set piece. Same with the throw-ins actually, the free kick situation. A lot of people go forward. He's not headed it again. He's volleyed that in. So not quite how it happened against Leon or in general, but 4-1, we can come off attacking. Can't believe he's just gone and volleyed that in. That was great. Nearly Dutra, thank you for existing. It's going to be we thought we were going to do it recently, actually, of course, but it's going to be a sad day when Sergio is usurped as the best goalkeeper in this side permanently. But yeah, Hidalgo nearly did it, and probably would have done it if we hadn't sold him. For £50 million. Even to a rival, £50 million. Yeah, take him. What is this artist finishing, by the way? 11. First touch is 13. Weirdly, his heading's not that good. It's 13 as well. Everything's getting better for him. Everything. Played all the way back to the goalkeeper. We're not made a change. I probably ought to. Seri, Shao, Vidarson, Ramirez on the left-hand side. Been a bit quiet. Not really seen him too much, I don't think, recently. Vidal is on the edge of this. Oh, he's curled that one, but not in. I mean, Cantora's done fantastically well for a player with a bruise. Jack Harrison could play against his former side. Also Madeira for the... It's not played badly, in fairness, but quiet. Quiet in the highlights, Ramirez. Silva's been a bit quiet too, to be honest. I would take Shaw off if I had another defender to bring on there. I could put Medina out there for the time being, but we'll use him against Aston Villa anyway. We can get Coyce against some game time and maybe a goal. Who knows? Vidalson's going to gather that loose ball. Vidal, Madeira. It does get a bit tricky when Vidalson and Vidal are on the same pitch, just because, you know, alliteration. Devonshire, the entire county has given it to Nicholas at the front there. Nicholas, Sergio. And for the third game in a row that you've seen, we've scored 4. Well, third game in a row just in general, isn't it? At this point in time, we're 4-goal specialists, Sari, to maybe make it 5. Can we work this forward? I don't really necessarily need a 5, but goal difference will take, considering how... Hang on, at this point, are we in a title challenge? Madeira, it is 5. Assist by Jack Harrison, the 2 players we brought on. We're on 39 points. We played an extra game than Manchester United. Are we now in a title race? I'd have shown you more Premier League games if I knew I was going to be in a title race. Like, I thought we would be, you know, challenging for Champions League again, just, you know, 3rd, 4th. I thought we'd be in that kind of position. But no, we're Ederson over. Now, it has to be said, we are sort of capitalising on a poor Liverpool, poor Chelsea and poor Man City at this point. In a way, so are Everton, they're 4th. Aston Villa's a fair few days away, actually, that's good. Did we actually play on a Friday? After playing Barcelona on a Tuesday? Who scheduled that? Absolute numpties. Anyway, guess it means I don't have to force my first 11 to take a rest now. 24 goal difference, 2 losses. Tottenham with a win will go back ahead of course, and Man United will extend their advantage. I don't think they've played each other yet. That'll be interesting. We've not played them yet either. I genuinely think Man United have to play us and Tottenham in the next 2 games. Well, within the next 3. Southampton, Tottenham, York, indeed they do. So they're unbeaten so far, but they've not played 2nd, 3rd or 5th. That's irritating. I'm getting that news because I'm England manager, not just to rub it in as York manager. But yeah, 11 games unbeaten now in the league. We're on a run too. 8 goals in 21. City and Chelsea faced off as well today. That's an important one in the grand scheme of things. Adam Wright's actually playing for them every now and then. Yeah, a player, of course, that we played 3 times on loan here last year. What a travesty that was. Newcastle beating Everton, that's massive. 93rd minute for Manchester United. Fergie time's back for Thomas Tuchel. They're not really chopped and changed all that much. Solskjaer actually survived 4 years. Allegri a year and a half, and then Tuchel for the last 4.5. They found a bit of stability. With the current PSG manager, I want to say. I knew he was Dortmund, I just couldn't remember which way round he'd gone. It's Favre at Dortmund now, isn't it? Tottenham crushed Watford though, so they're back in 2nd. Bit of a buffer on 4th though, and more importantly 5th of course. Ah yes, this was going to be part of today's episode as well, wasn't it? Yes, the Champions Cup first knockout round draw, where we of course are in the first pot of teams, and I'm looking at that first pot of teams, and I'm quite irritated looking at that first pot of teams because apart from Chelsea, Madrid and Juventus, Tottenham too I suppose, but we can't draw them. Can't remember if the first draw you still have to avoid home nations or not, but oh jeez, look at the second teams. Obviously we can't draw Barcelona because they're in our group, but Bayern, United and PSG are in that second pot. What on earth? Absolutely unbelievable. AC Milan and Madrid, not a bad matchup. PSG and Dortmund, again, not a bad matchup either. As I said yesterday, I would have liked one of the big guns to maybe get Juve. Benfica get Tottenham. Barcelona we can't have anyway. Chelsea get them. That's a good draw for us maybe. Arguably I would have preferred Tottenham with them considering how much better, not English, Tottenham are than Chelsea this year. Porto, Inter Milan. So the remaining unseeded teams are Atletico, Bayern and... Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Man United get Valencia because of course they do. And we get Bayern friggin' Munich. That's what the F stands for. Friggin' Bayern Munich. Absolute. How did they fail? Predicted first in Bundesliga. Zidane in charge. Hep a captain. Camavinga. They've got so many good players. Helio. How did they fail to come top of their group? I'm sorry, what? City were 3rd. What's wrong with Valencia? What's happening on? I've got to investigate what's happened with Valencia here. Valencia beat City home and away. Wasn't even necessarily a final day miracle. A draw would have kept them ahead as well. A loss would not have. Valencia predicted 6th in Spain. They do have Lafont in goal. We knew about this from looking at him during the France-England situation, but alright, I'm not pleased with that. I am not pleased with that. This happened with Southampton. For a stream save that I don't do all that often, I'm working on it, don't worry. Just got to get right up here first. For a stream save that I don't do all that often, the one time we got in the Champions League, got through that group with PSG and Barca in it, Bayern Munich with the first knockout round awaitings. Like, for God's sake. You put all that good effort in, and your award is Bayern friggin' Munich. Who did Barca get? I've forgotten. Oh, they got Chelsea, so I don't think we could have drawn them. That, of course, doesn't happen until the end of February either. Few people are rumbling about new deals. Madeira's one of those, although every time I send Grimes to deal with it, he backs off. Barnsley are in the semi-finals. Their key player is mine. Van Gastel's just sat there as well. Every time I look at Ewan Barwick, I want to change the image, but then I just don't. No, it gives him character. Yeah, he's getting good. He's half a star behind Max Ons at this point. Might need to change his personality, but Lightheart is, I don't think, the worst. Once again, largely rotated in this one, including a few youth prospects. I've even stuck Callum Marcel on the bench for just fun. Oh, and Kovalev gets his debut for us because Castillo suspended alongside Saxon's injury, and I just did not want to play Courage over there. Okay, half-time approaches in this game, and I'm starting to wonder if I weakened a little bit too much. We have started to get the better of the game, though, towards the end of this one. Aston Villa started brightly. Sarr is hit the post. There you are, there's one highlight for free, because we've not had any goals. Just told them we're not happy out there and send them out again. Any goals, I'll let you know. I'm not hopeful, though, at this point. Although, shout, long throw. It has resulted in a goal, but it took a little bit of a route to get there. Yeah, went all the way around the defence in the end. But yeah, Kovalev left-hand side. Almost the architect, but he lays it off to Madeira, who dinks it across the box, and Harrison's there at the back post. Mugs the goalkeeper off in general. He was not prepared for the header. But Kovalev assists the assister there. Good to see him going forward. Rick's made it 2. 1 minute from the end of injury time. It's the corner, though, that's been set up for Azata, who has come on, but I didn't put him in his position. But Rick's tall enough to profit the same way Azata does, and he has done indeed. Azata's just come on so I could take Shoudan off at right back. Although the Madeira's just been charged through, and it should have been 3, actually. We should have had 2 goals in the last 2 minutes of injury time there, but 2-0 we'll take in total. They have a player called Wrench on the pitch, and I'm just thinking of the puns. 2-0 for basically my second string side against perennial Premier League Championship bouncers Aston Villa will definitely take. They are second. 4 teams remain in the Carabao Cup, and I know which way I'd like this to go. There's a pair of draws here that would work fantastically for the narrative. It's not happened. Barnsley get United, we get Man City, and the dream draw against our affiliate club has not happened. But our defence does go to the semi-finals at the very least. We can be proud enough of that. 2 games against City, though, in January, not something I kind of enjoy having. The big game this weekend's already been played. I just saw the scoreline on the ticker tape. I don't know why I call it ticker tape, but there it is. Early kickoff, Man United 2, Tottenham 0. Man United maintain their unbeaten run at the expense of second place Tottenham. So today's all Yorkshire Premier League episode will see us go second if we beat Sheffield United. That's an irritating amount of injuries, though. So it will be the first team barring right back and left back, essentially. Castillo, I'm arguably, is probably better left back at this. 7.94 is his average over the last 5. I've just seen Azata's. Azata has an 8.3 over the last 5. What? There's some fun things with the average rating so far this year. Number 1, last 5, Dutra has a 7. The goalkeeper has a 7. That's how well we're playing. Also, despite how well we're playing, Cantoro and Ramirez still remain below a 7 for the season. So, come on, keep it going, lads. You're letting the side down. Goalkeeper aside, you're letting the side down. We'll let him off because goalkeepers. Sheffield United appear to be an Everton retirement home. 32-year-old John Joe Kenny and 32-year-old Richarlison. They're the same age. That's genuinely blown my mind. Dewhurst in goal still. Brigilambolo's on the bench. In terms of names that you recognise. A Decore in defence. Cheek Decore. In fact, I think we've just seen his name recently. He's in the Mali national team. Along with, of course, Sekou Koita. What a scintillating first half we're having. Baited it. There we are. Medina's thrown that one to no one in particular, but he's got it back. So try again. Isidoro. Cantoro. Vidal. Back to Cantoro. He's missed. Above a 7, lad. Above a 7. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Kovalev has to be on the bench because, speaking of baiting, I appear to have baited the injury gods into taking out every single fullback I have, apart from Castillo. So, Kovalev's there. Shares Shaw's injury in that game. Actually, I don't think Shaw even got injured in the Villa game. I think he must have got injured in between. Oh no, he did take a bit of a knock in the Villa game, but he never took an injury, actual marker. Like, he lost fitness level, but he never had a, orange or a red on him. So that's what that is. Back to Dewhurst, though. This highlight has gone on forever. Are they through? Not quite. Yes. That was worth it. Alright, so that's the quality of highlight we're getting in this game. Might as well sack it off at this point. Vlud Graven. That's a difficult name to pronounce. Surrey, though, will run onto that loose ball, and suddenly we're attacking. Surrey is still Surrey. That was unlucky. Back to Surrey. Finish it off, mate. Never mind. Highlight hasn't ended. Richarlison has gotten underneath this. Hounded by, I think that's Azata, who has got back into his line. Thank you. McDonald has not received that ball. Ivan Seri has punted that straight forward to Silva. Great through ball and wide. Yeah, that's the quality of highlight we're having. They're still playing the Chris Wilder system. Or at the very least 3 at the back. Oh, Azata scored a corner. Mr. Reliable. I think I've broken the game. I love the fact we still have a short corner option which drags a defender out. I think that's part of the genius of this. It takes away the person that should be marking Azata, I think, or one of the people. Right. So in terms of full commentated games in these episodes, we need 3 more goals to keep up the 4-0 streak, or 4-goal streak, I should say. Ramirez, Courage, down the left-hand side, Courage. No, what have you done? Sean, what have you done? Dutrid, thank you for existing. Azata did well with the clearance as well, a little bit. Just sort of diverted it enough away from problem. Grimes on 6.5, that's a bit weak from him. Richarlison wide. I think we're just seeing the same highlight twice. No, that one's gone straight to Sergio. Chef and I doing alright mid-table. They've been here for a while though. I don't think they're nearly promoted. Like the Yorkshire brethren that we faced off against earlier. I don't think he's come up. Silver. Ooh, good save. I think it was Watford, Leeds and West Brom were the 3 that came up, weren't they? Yeah, they're doing well. Ramirez, Azata. Close. Duras is on a 7, which says a lot. Silver's not done well. Despite assist from Ramirez, he's nervous. Not sure I appreciate that. Bedarson for Grimes. Coita didn't play well last time out. As badly as Silver is playing, I'm not entirely certain it's his fault. Cantoro's made it too. Out of nowhere, seemingly. How on earth has he managed to get that in the goal? Also, why does this keep going behind the match stats? I've moved it once. It's not the pertinent question here. How has he... That is sensational. I've used that word quite a lot recently, I feel like. Courage with a long throw. Here we are. 5 in the box. And who's going to get under it? Seri will, because it's been headed on by their player. This should still count. It just causes chaos, those throw-ins. So I just... Actually, no. It doesn't even touch it. It's straight from the throw-in, so it's obviously still not offside. I thought it'd come off Harwood Bellis, which would have still counted, of course, but another long throw. Seems to be a little bit more than back for this one. Yeah, Duros gathers as well. A little bit too close to the goalkeeper, and people scarpering back. There goes Azata, there goes Courage. Lurdgreven being met by number 8. Garcia now, charged down by Cantoro, I think that is. Of course, my 2 advanced wingers are not sure who to mark right now because they are instructed to mark the left back and the right back, but obviously this system has wing backs, which doesn't work. I probably should make a note of that when they specifically come up against this. Silver is offside, but nice to know he's awake. Is he? Yeah, quite offside. Vidal left it a little bit too late. That defender did a little bit too well as well, just keeping him offside there. Ramirez is tired now. Confident, but tired. What a difference a few minutes makes from nervous to confident. A second assist will do you wonders, apparently. I'll let you know about the Golden Boy situation, considering we have 3 of them up for it. Silver will get that loose ball. Cantoro can put number 20 through here. No, he's going to go himself. 20's Vidal, I'm pretty certain. I know I called him Cantoro earlier, I just realised I got them mixed up number-wise. Well, it's a penalty kick for 4-0, and there's 4. Unbelievably, we've done it. It was looking like it's going to be a scrappy 1-0 for quite a while there, but we've scored 4. Again. Right, I need to pick my game next time then. Silver, he scored 5. Never mind, we've broken the system. It's 5. It's 5. It's all gone to hell. We've scored 5. Pattern broken. Silver, though, great finish, it has to be said. Good to see it onside or offside. He's onside this time. It's a great ball by Castillo, really, when you think about it. That is a wonderful cheeky ball. It sort of just goes around the outside of their last defender. I've only made 2 changes, but sod it. In case you're wondering why Marcus Dewhurst was an England goalkeeper. Nowhere near as good on this save as he is in some. Just the small matter of Man United and Liverpool next in the league as well. I picked my games, haven't I? Nah, I really wanted to do this all Yorkshire episode. Yeah, I really wanted to do this all. We scored 5 against Leeds as well. What? Hang on, I forgot about the 5th goal. We're playing that well. I've generally forgotten how well. That's alright. Okay then. I've just noticed the run. Man United, Liverpool, Southampton, Tottenham, Man City. Including Southampton now because they're 5th, of course. But that's not a fun run of games. We've got to play United and City back to back as well later on. As much as I said I sort of really didn't care about the FA Cup and Carabao Cup this time round, probably going to be the next episode. And we'll probably do United and City following that as well. Yeah, it makes sense to me anyway. Until next time, ta-ra.